Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and I am very excited, and I mean very excited to be going over with this one with you guys today. It is Amino Energy Cocoberry Breeze. Yes, I cannot wait to get into this review. Coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And in today's video, we got a new drink from Amino Energy. Like I said, I am very excited about this. And why am I so excited about it? Because if you guys didn't know, Amino Energy is what they consider a low stim energy drink, meaning it has less caffeine than most of your energy drinks. Still has more caffeine than soda, so you still are gonna get the energy from it, but it does help you control your caffeine throughout the day. Or if you're someone who is sensitive to caffeine, you can drink these drinks because these drinks have 100 milligrams of caffeine in a 12-ounce can, and they really are perfect for me because a lot of the energy drinks now from the supplement companies usually have 200 milligrams of caffeine, whether it's 200 in a 16-ounce can or a 200 in a 12-ounce can, which limits what you can have for the rest of the day if you do try to keep in with what the medical studies and the Mayo Clinic say to stay under. They really don't want you to have more than a maximum of 400 per day, which is what I try to stick around. Sometimes I do 200, 300, sometimes I hit 400, 500, but you really want to stay under that 400, and drinks like Amino Energy are a great way to do that. Not only that, but they got some really amazing flavors. I love their watermelon, I love their strawberry, I love their cherry. They got a good mango, pineapple, lime. And if you want to know everything there is to know about these drinks, they originally came out with 10 flavors, but I actually had to break it up into 2 videos. That's the original video right there, where I go over all the information about what's in the drink, because not only is it a low stim energy drink, it also has tons of aminos and good stuff in it, thus Amino Energy. And in that second video there, I do a taste test of more of the flavors that I didn't get to in the first video, so definitely feel free to check out those videos. Lots of great information in those videos. I'll include the video at the end of this video, so you don't have to go there right now unless you want to. You can go there if you want to right now, but in this video I am just going to be doing a taste test of the new flavor Cocoberry Breeze, and that's the second reason why I'm excited by it, because even though I love their watermelon, their cherry, like I said, those flavors I mentioned, I love them all, but there wasn't one that was technically a preferred Caffeine Man flavor, and this one is right up my alley because it is coconut, it is strawberry. They also have a picture of a watermelon on there, so they're definitely going the way I like to go with my drinks. What's been becoming my favorite flavor category is either the tropicals or the pina colada flavors. It used to be the peach mangoes and blue raspberries, but those have sort of taken a back seat to some of the new tropicals that have come out, as well as the pina colada flavors. So I can get other drinks that have coconut in it, like a strawberry coconut, your tiger's blood, your Miami Nights, your South Beach kind of flavors. I get excited by those. I hope I am not setting the bar too high for myself, because I know how much I love the amino drinks, and I know I'm excited about this one. So let's stop talking about it. Let's just taste it out. I need to taste it out. Like I said, all the other information's in the other videos. Go watch those. We're tasting it out. And here's the can. Definitely loving the cans too. They recently switched over their cans a little bit, the design on the cans. They didn't go too dramatic, but they did switch the way the logo was going. It used to be going up and down. Now it's across. Give you a little bit bigger picture of what the product is. And I definitely like the look just a touch better than their older cans. And having a picture on there is always great because they got a picture of a coconut, they got a picture of a strawberry, but like I said, it's got that umbrella in there, and it's a watermelon umbrella. Let's taste it out. 100 milligrams, 12-ounce can, good stuff. 5 grams of aminos, electrolytes for hydration. Clear color. I don't mind filling it up that much with a long pour because it's amino. It's 100 milligrams. Good stuff. Hopefully good stuff. Hopefully I didn't set my hopes and expectations too high, but let's get a little sniff. Do the sniff test. I don't always do the sniff on camera, but interesting. The coconut, I think it's supposed to be coconut, smells a little bit more vanilla-ish. And then on the back end, if you can get, usually my taste buds, you get the front end and the back end, but then on the sniff, the smell, you get the strawberry on the back end. So here we go. Let's taste it out. Moment of truth. Stop procrastinating. So excited. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm waiting for my heartbeat to slow down. Whew, here we go. I am going to save that a little bit. Actually going to go in from the can too to get that different mouthfeel from the can. For carbonation, you're getting a medium to high carbonation, but I think it's a little bit closer to medium. I like the smoothness of the Amino drinks. They don't seem to be as carbonated as some of those highly carbonated energy drinks. For your sweetness, I am going to say it's a high amount of sweetness. They are giving you a decent amount of sweetness. Is it on the low end of high? It's hard. I wasn't focusing on the sweetness. I would say it's on the low end of high for the sweetness, because when we talk about the flavor profile, I'm going to say it's a high flavor profile because they are focusing on the flavor a lot more than the carbonation and the sweetness. And for that flavor, it's definitely an interesting flavor. It is definitely not what I thought it was gonna be when I've been hearing about it and so excited about it, and I sipped it and I was like, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be. Doesn't mean it was bad though, because it really started to grow on me. Because the thing I was confused about first was, I'm like, is that coconut? Or is that more of like a coconut milk kind of feel to it? More of a coconut cream kind of feel. Not extremely creamy, but not your typical coconut. A slightly lighter coconut feel to it, but you definitely get the coconut. And then that starts to subside and you get a nice burst of strawberry and watermelon flavor. So they definitely have the watermelon in there. And I'm trying to figure out what you're getting more of, the strawberry or the watermelon, because it really does come in as a little burst at the end. You first start to think it's a light flavor of coconut cream, but then the strawberry and watermelon swoop right in with a strong, powerful flavor that really dominates over the coconut. And it's kind of like, I think the drink is okay when I first sip it, but then once I go to swallow, I'm like, wow, that's a potent flavor of drink. And I have mixed feelings about it. I was hoping for a little bit of a stronger coconut feel to it, not to be coconut dominant, but there's something about the coconut in there that's odd. And I was hoping for a more standard coconut, maybe is what you would call it, but the coconut that they're giving you in there, like I said, it tastes more like a subtle coconut cream flavor. And I don't want you to think it's coconut dominant at all, but even though it's called Cocoberry, it's a big picture of a coconut. I just think that there are some people out there, some of the reviewers that I know of, that don't overly like coconut in their drinks. And I think that's going to be what they first taste and not like it, but hopefully that gets overcome by the other flavors. And I'm used to drinks being more dominant, like let's say a pineapple coconut, you get this nice pineapple and then the coconut comes in and complements it. Whereas with this drink, you're getting a light coconut feel, but then a strong dominant strawberry watermelon feel. And if anything, I would say this is much more of a berry drink or strawberry watermelon drink, and the coconut is a subtle complement to it, but it's complementing it before it gets to it. That makes sense. So as opposed to someone walking down the red carpet and you're like, wow, that person's a really beautiful person. You already saw the person up front, then you get the compliment. This is like, hey, look over there at that person, they're really beautiful. And then you look at it and you're like, oh wow, yeah, that person is a very beautiful person. So you're getting the compliment up front. It's a little bit odd, but I think I've said everything that I could say about the drink, except giving you some percentages. I'm gonna go back in again so I can get some accurate percentages for you of how I think it tastes. I would say you're getting a light 20% coconut on the front end, which is quickly replaced by a 35% watermelon flavor and a 45% strawberry flavor. So you're getting a good solid 80% strawberry watermelon feel to it with that 20% complementary upfront coconut flavor. So where's it gonna be going on the caffeine man rating chart? I think that it's a solid strawberry watermelon flavor, and even though it's a solid strawberry watermelon flavor, I don't think that the coconut complements it that well. It's kind of like just an okay compliment. Like when someone says, oh hey, how do you like my dress? You're like, oh, that's pretty nice. It's just pretty nice. Like they spent all this time getting dressed up and stuff, and you're just saying it's pretty nice. Like it's not bad, but it's not amazing either. That's what the coconut's kind of doing in this drink, and then it's going to be put in the doghouse for not just going over the top with a compliment. Still not a bad drink. I'm actually going to give this an 8.5 because I like the strawberry watermelon feel, but I really think they probably should have kept it as a strawberry watermelon drink, maybe take out the coconut, or maybe give it more of a tropical feel by adding more of a standard coconut flavor. As promised, if you're looking for that Amino Energy review that I did, that is my very first review on Amino Energy. If you want to see any of my top 10, top 20 lists, I will put a playlist right there for you. Definitely don't forget to check out caffeineman1.com where you can find out a little bit more about me, and also sign up for a newsletter going over what I went over last week and what will be coming up next week. Thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. And until next time, have yourselves a great day or night.